What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm not ready for this. I got into acting 8 years ago now. I was in Tampa, and my aunt sent a picture of me. I was at a Christmas party, and I was like messing around with my uncle, and I put a fork up to him, and I guess whatever I did somehow looked okay. And this agency wanted to take me on because I used to paint houses. That's what my dad did, so I would paint the house, and I'd roll, and I'd do this stuff. And it was not really the thing that I wanted to do with the rest of my life, but I was making money at it, so I was like, cool, I'm 18, I need a little bit of money. And then so this thing was like, I just bounce a basketball and you're gonna give me money? There was a teacher named Kathy Laughlin in Tampa who she was always like the really scary casting director to go to. Okay. And she wanted you to be scared when she went into your office, like that was her thing, But she looks at me one day and she goes, you have no idea what you're doing, but you're booking my job. You need to come take my class and learn how to act and you'd make more money. And I was like, oh, okay. And so college didn't, really pan out for me. I just quit showing up to college, quit going back. But I was in a calculus class, and I remember I got an A on my first test, right? So I was like, yeah, all right, cool, I'm doing well. And then I got like a B on my second test, and then I was doing 4 days a week in this acting class, and I was like F at that point. I have no time to even go take the test, let alone study for it. This is the first thing that really inspires me since I've graduated high school. Like, this is the first time that I was feeling really like I could commit to this. I could really put a lot of energy into it, and from that point on, I just started really becoming very focused on that. I have, right now I have an episode of Justified coming out, which I think it's the 11th episode. So I think that's in 2 weeks, maybe, roundabout. And then there's another one, a Showtime series called Masters of Sex, which I have a possible reoccurring on that as well, but that won't air till November. Which I'm pretty excited. I'm excited about the Justified one, though.
Yeah? Can you talk about your characters?
I play a guy named Yolo, who he likes to remind Harlan County that you only live once. And indeed, he does
that.
only live once.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, yeah, I get to have some fun scenes with Constable Bob's character, who's played by Patton Oswalt.
Yes.
And, it was a lot of fun. I've been on a Paul Newman kick ever since I started acting. And I just dig a lot of his movies, like The Hustler, or like Color of Money, like the next one, the sequel down the line with it. Like those movies, I just watched them again recently, and they're really, really amazing. Jesse Pinkman is one of my favorite characters on TV from Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Like, I think I do the "Yo, Mr. White" thing all the time. Which I would love to be able to say that. That's my job every day. Yo, awesome. Mr. White, run out of meth. I've been all over the place. I have not. People are like, don't get pigeonholed. I've not even come close to doing the same thing twice, which is bizarre. Like, every single thing I've ever done has been very different tones and very different veins in a lot of ways. So I have no idea what that means. It was one of those things where it was like the door kept opening, so I had to walk through it. But just because the door was opening didn't mean that it was an easy entrance. It was still a very. I remember shaking in auditions. Like when I first started, I remember having my leg start doing this thing, and I was like, "Stop it! I'm trying to read." And it was for Dee Dee Bradley, who actually cast this show. So it was it was very fun. It was like a full circle moment for me to go into her office and book Being Human. It was like, yeah.
I close my